I normally report Tesla and electric vehicle news, but since recently Toyota and Toyota's electric plans have been in the news, I want to report something about RAV4 Hybrid and its MPG, miles per hour. And so we're going to take a look at the MPG. What MPG does Toyota RAV4 Hybrid really get, and what owners say? They speak out. Let's learn from the people who own them, the RAV4 Hybrid, and what real gas mileage does a Toyota RAV4 Hybrid get, as it's a very popular hybrid vehicle. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. If you are here for the first time, please subscribe to our channel for daily Tesla news and ring the notification bell so you don't miss my next Tesla story. Jeff Teague, who is Torque News Toyota reporter, says there are several reasons people choose to buy a RAV4 Hybrid. Toyota's RAV4 Hybrid is a very popular vehicle now. Some enjoy having an environmentally friendly vehicle. In fact, Jeff says, I have spoken with many people who will only buy hybrids for this specific reason. Others appreciate the increase in power. For example, Toyota RAV4 Hybrid utilizes a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine and electric motors to produce 219 horsepower. Gasoline RAV4 vehicles have 203 horsepower in comparison, so the hybrid version has more horsepower. However, perhaps the main reason someone would select a 2021 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid or anything 2019 and newer is the fuel efficiency. So let's take a look Toyota RAV4 Hybrid's miles per gallon, the MPG. Jeff says, take a look at the window sticker for a 2019 or 2020 or 2021 RAV4 Hybrid and see fuel estimates of 41 miles per gallon in the city and 38 miles per gallon in highway and 40 miles per gallon combined. That's very impressive stats, and this is 10 miles per gallon better than gasoline equivalent RAV4s. But is this the real mileage people see in the real world? After all, a big factor in actual MPG is how people actually drive their cars. It has to do something with driving habits. A conservative driver might see higher than posted. A lead foot will see lower results in terms of mileage more often than not. I decided, Jeff says, to ask those who know best. The Facebook group Toyota RAV4 Club is an online forum of 51,000 RAV4 owners and fans. If anyone would know, it would be their members. So Jeff says, I also polled my Toyota Jeff YouTube channel viewers. Their answers were quite surprising. People speak of RAV4 Hybrid MPG saying grand force success on a recent road trip. Did a 4-hour road trip, 8 hours total in the North Carolina mountains. Reset my trip before I left home and got 39.7 miles per gallon for an average. This includes all my riding around while in the mountain and some parkway driving. You know, mountains, you get a little bit more. So the advertised average for the RAV4 Hybrid is 40 miles per gallon. So this man got 39.7 for an average. Mirella reported in 2021 XLE Hybrid about 43.1 miles per gallon lately, saying 2020 RAV4 XC 42 miles per gallon mixed driving, said Aaron. TJ commented saying best tank average for my wife is 43 miles per gallon. Her highway commute in the summer tank average is 39 miles per gallon. Another person, Karen, is seeing really strong fuel efficiency with her non-hybrid. Says, I averaged 36 miles per gallon with a 2019 RAV4 LE, and it's not a hybrid, which is not too bad. Of course, it's not electric vehicle or something. Robert gets 36 to 37 miles per gallon in city here and 44 miles per gallon on freeway. Tisha is a new RAV4 Hybrid owner. She says, I have owned my 2021 RAV4 Limited Hybrid for 3 months now. I'm averaging between 42 miles per gallon to 44 miles per gallon. I couldn't be happier. Now, What about your thoughts? We would love to hear if you guys have a RAV4 hybrid. If you're a RAV4 hybrid owner, what has your experience been so far with driving RAV4 hybrid, or maybe if you are another hybrid owner? And so let me know please in the comment section below. It will be very interesting for discussion. You know, there are 5 interesting things that also Jeff says we can let's learn about the RAV4 hybrid, saying there is nothing like a friendly little competition between siblings. When you are the country best-selling small SUV, you have problems like this. Toyota RAV4 has been the small SUV consumers choose most for over 3 years running, and there are a lot of choices out there. This is what happens when you build up solid reputation for quality and dependability over time, and people want you. And one of the first things that you need to know about RAV4 hybrid is fuel efficiency is usually an important factor when people consider buying a new car. In fact, I'm about soon to buy a new car for my son, or a used one, and fuel efficiency, it will be one of the important factors, because the university that he is going to attend is at a distance, and that's going to require a lot of fuel. Now, this could be the case when deciding between a gasoline and a hybrid RAV4. Depending on different specifications such as front-wheel drive versus all-wheel drive, a gasoline-powered 2020 Toyota RAV4 gets anywhere from 27 miles per gallon combined to 30 miles per gallon combined. Choosing a 2020 RAV4 hybrid means buyers can attain even better fuel results. RAV4 hybrids have an estimated 41 miles per gallon in the city, and like I said, 38 miles per gallon in the highway, and 40 miles per gallon combined. Now let's look at the RAV4 hybrids all-wheel drive. All 2020 RAV4 hybrid trim levels come with electronic on-demand all-wheel drive with trail mode. On-demand capabilities mean when conditions are slick or slippery, your RAV4 hybrid will kick into all-wheel drive mode to provide optimal traction. When the roads are dry, it stays in front of wheel drive mode so you can maximize gas mileage. Imagine having the ability for all-wheel drive only when you need it, while still getting 40 miles per gallon. Now, horsepower. Drivers, Jeff says, will find their 2020 Toyota RAV4 hybrid should feel faster and more powerful than a gasoline RAV4 equivalent model. Like I said in the beginning of this report, both models are powered by a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine. This produces 230 horsepower in a all gasoline only RAV4 grades, and 219 horsepower in the hybrid. On a similar note, RAV4 gasoline trims utilize a direct shift electronically controlled 8-speed automatic transmission. RAV4 hybrid uses an electronically controlled continuously variable transmission. Jeff also says that RAV4 hybrid is priced competitively against gasoline RAV4 to make it a solid value for buyer. Since gasoline-only Toyota RAV4 trims are offered in both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, it is important to compare RAV4 all-wheel drive pricing versus RAV4 hybrid all-wheel drive. Factory MSRP for LE all-wheel drive is $27,350 and RAV4 LE hybrid is $28,350. XLE all-wheel drive starts at $28,645 and RAV4 XLE hybrid starts $29,645. Limited all-wheel drive is $35,880 and RAV4 limited hybrid is $36,880. In other words, as I compared apples to apples, you know, the hybrid version seems to be only $1,000 more expensive roughly. And 1,000 price difference between the two models, with a coincidentally, he says that I may jeopardy hitting 1,000. Next, I will take pot and potatoes for $800, Jeff says. Another thing that we're going to look at is XCE is one-of-a-kind model. One being reason for mass RAV4 hybrid appeal is the popular RAV4 XSE hybrid. Most people call it RAV4 hybrid XSE, but this is how how Toyota lists it. I tend to interchange the two depending on who I'm talking to. Then there is nothing out there like the XSE, including in gasoline RAV4 trims. Jeff says it is special. And let me know what your thoughts are, friends. Do you have either a Toyota RAV or RAV4 or RAV4 hybrid, and how has your experience been so far, especially with the hybrid and with the mileage? Let me know in the comment section below. This is Armen Harayan from TorqueNews.com. I think in the next 3 years Toyota may even introduce an electric RAV4, because Toyota has already announced its electric platform, a new electric vehicle, a super battery that the Toyota is going to unveil in 2021. So we'll look forward. RAV4 electric, I think it should have a good mileage based on that super battery, solid state battery. For that, check my previous report on Toyota solid state battery. And have a wonderful day. This is Armen Harayan. Please subscribe to our channel for daily Toyota and Tesla and electric vehicle news, and ring the bell so you don't miss my next Tesla story. Peace be with all of you, and God bless you, everyone.